Do you have freeways on?
Yes.
Perfect.
At the next stop sign, turn left. At the stop sign, turn left onto Pinckney Road. In 5.5 miles, turn right to merge onto I-96 East.
of? I think he's losing. He has lost his mind since his ex-wife started hooking up with a bunch of current NBA players. He's lost his mind. Larsa Pippen has ruined this man, and that's all I've got to say about it. I have no other explanation. Scotty was doing great. He was on TV. Everything was fine. All of a sudden, Larsa Pippen was on a tour of NBA players, and he's lost his marbles. That's all I got, everybody.
You know what? You may be. Hold on. You may be right. I was gonna say Scotty has issues, but that may be the crux of his issues. Is the ex-wife is just out here. Yeah, she's on her own victory tour.
I mean, listen to he's talking about how Phil Jackson tried to.
In 1 mile, turn right to merge onto I-96 East.
You gotta trim that up.
Phil Jackson. I don't think that Phil Jackson was a racist.
Somebody needs to check in on Scotty.
I think that Scotty needs attention. And you know what hurt him? I don't even know if it's his ex-wife, right?
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
How you guys doing? Are you staying cool?
Oh, trying to. It's
God,
muggy
it's
out.
fucking hot out.
It's muggy.
It is. I got up and I rinsed off in the shower. I didn't wash my hair. I was sweating so bad. Did you hear me last night, Mike?
Nope.
God, I hardly had a wink of sleep. I'm just coughing my head off and sweating.
Well, you must not cough as loud as I snore, so I don't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel so sick. I can't eat, and I'm weak, and I'm sweating, and I don't know. I can't do this. So you're on your way home?
We got one more job to do, and then we're
Where are you at?
near Howell.
Oh, are you? Hey, did you notice that they changed the weather app?
No.
Yeah, it comes up with all the places that you have and the temperature. And then you press on the one that you want to look at. It's weird.
Did not see that.
Alright, well, I made a cup of coffee to try to wake up, but I don't know what to do about that floor in the bathroom.
Is it drying out?
No. And I'm not gonna put more water on it. And we're just gonna have to wait until it gets cooler and see if it dries up. It's gotta be coming from the crawl space.
I'll have to take a look down the crawl space.
I'm not using that bathroom anymore. You know what? Could you do me a huge favor?
What's that?
Could you stop and get a calendar?
Alright.
That's all.
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
Alright, dear.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Mike.
Simmons for Porzingis. Who says no?
But both teams. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. You think Ben Simmons' value has fallen to a point where you take a 7'5" corpse that makes $30 million a year? No. Like, I
It's
know.
falling, Mike.
I'm aware. But there are teams still willing to offer stuff. Food and clothes and cars. Yes. Right now, okay. You know what? I'm going to be mature.
I got to use rapper here.
Okay, that's nice. David, read
How about I
another
throw
text.
in a Biz Markie all-time greatest hit CD?
Okay, here you go. You talk about the value of KP. Oklahoma City wants to trade Kemba. See, I can't even. I'm trying to read here. I look in there and
You
they're
guys got
like,
the Sixers trading Ben Simmons for a Humpty Dance LP. I mean, can we he's a three-time All-Star, runner-up Defensive Player of the Year, and we're trading him for a Bismarck King Greatest Hits. Oh my God, David, please.
KP to Oklahoma City for Kemba.
Why?
Well, the value's bad for both players,
Yeah,
right?
but again, if you are Oklahoma City, you're gonna then, and I don't even know the rules on trading Kemba now. I mean, I think you gotta wait. You can't just postage stamp after postage stamp. You would trade Kemba, who would be more functional than Porzingis, but guess what you're asking from Dallas? A first-round pick. Guess what Oklahoma City really doesn't need, considering they have, count them, 18 first-round picks the next 6 years.
Well, they can trade Kemba elsewhere because it's not official yet.
Okay.
Because the league year isn't over.
Fine.
So they can make a three-team deal.
So then if you're Dallas, okay, you get rid of KP, you take on Kemba. The deals are a wash. One guy doesn't have a heart. The other guy has scrambled eggs for kneecap. And you gave him a first-round pick. Like, I just don't know a way out of this.
Maybe they just go get Kawhi.
What is this, the ticket in Dallas? Who cares? Give me something else.
They love the reaction.
Somebody text him Avila. My reaction was because it was absurd on Rico's part. I'm sitting back, and he's like, let me tell you who I think would pair beautifully with Luka. I'm sitting, what the hell, is he going to get Dame down there? Who are we getting?
I'm being realistic.
Yeah, right. I'm going to get a homeless man. That's what we're going to get.
I'm being realistic, man.
Reggie Jackson. That'll fix it. I can't help this. Reggie Jackson.
But I'm with them. I mean, you need something cheeky.
Well, then you're a bleep too. Wait another ticket.
Okay, put it this way.
He's an idiot.
You're watching him in the playoffs. He's gonna go someplace.
Yeah.
I can see him
And
going to
Marcellus,
Dallas.
iodine in a pool. You better read something, man.
I'll read it. It says, turn the corner. Yes. Look at the record. Base running and pitching ERA. Teams will
Listen.
be pitching candidates. Boyd Jimenez.
This is not a war. We can all establish there's at least a pulse to the rebuild. But I reside in a place where I don't believe in the owner or the GM. On the other side, you have a very good manager. Okay? And you have a couple really nice young pitchers. There's a middle ground here. But I still have long-term concerns over it. Okay? So yes, there's a pulse. Yes, there's a reason to watch a few of these. But I'm not going to get all twisted around because they're going to beat a bunch of horrific teams. Like, they've got a million games against Minnesota, Baltimore, and Texas coming up. Combined, those teams are about 50 games under 500. I'm still trading Jonathan Scope. Carry on, yes.
No, as I say, I think that when you said the pulse, better than the rebuild, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I would love to pair
It was
with
a
Casey
guilty
Mize,
pleasure, like-
Bartolo Colon. That would really...
Hey, he's looking good nowadays.
Reggie Jackson,
He just threw a complete game, I believe, in the league he's in.
yeah, what wants that? The California Penal?
Might be the Mexican.
Keep going.
Okay, obviously, Mike, I'm telling you, Reggie Jackson is going to be on somebody's team.
Yeah. It's his big day today. Go ahead.
Rico, you are 100% correct. I've been having a ton of fun watching this Tiger team. I feel I shouldn't.
Right. That's just it. You feel dirty. Like, stop that. Stop making me like you. Stop making me care about
Do
you.
you want to feel real dirty at 5? We're dirty.
What a filthy guy.
We're going to tell you how Verlander coming back to town at 5. Nothing says good move like a 40-year-old off Tommy John. All right. No. 97 what?
All right. Right now, I'm grateful for my new Xfinity X1 service. Xfinity X1 delivers the simplest, most complete way to access and experience all your entertainment options all on one screen. And with the X1 DVR, you can watch and record up to 6 shows. Plus, and this was kind of cool, you can start watching in one room, finish in another. The summer sports calendar jam-packed right now. We got golf, we got Reggie Jackson in the NBA, we got NHL playoffs minus the Islanders, baseball with the Tigers. I'm telling y'all, you feel dirty watching them, but they're fun to watch. You can track all of them with the X1 Sports app. Now, you may be like, you know what? I'm not really into the sports. Well, why are you listening to a sports station? You should be into sports, but I get it. You want to take a little bit of break from sports because there's other things out there. With this X1, it gives you access to Netflix, to Amazon Prime. You know, Roberto's telling me how he was watching the Mary J. Blige documentary. He liked it. So you can do all of that with your X1 Xfinity. So here's what you got to do. Call 1-800-XFINITY. Visit Xfinity.com or simply just drop into an Xfinity store today for more details.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Duncan. Flooding cleanup continues. 94 eastbound is closed from Michigan Avenue and Dearborn to Warren Avenue, and westbound 94 still closed from 96 to Greenfield. Meantime, there's reports of a disabled vehicle within the work zone, 75 northbound just before 12 Mile. Introducing new strawberry-flavored Poppy Bubbles at Duncan. Add a burst of flavor to every sip of your favorite Dunkin' drinks, like a lemonade, and make your drinks and summer pop. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now. Use code Tigers. You'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000 when you bet with PointsBet. An official sports betting partner of the Detroit Tigers. You get better odds, bigger payouts, all in a fast and reliable sports book. With the top promotions and offers in the U.S., earn rewards with every bet placed. Free bets, odds boosters, and risk-free bets. They're updated daily and ready to maximize your payouts. Bet your way with unique features found only on PointsBet, like parlay boost, single game parlays, name a bet, and so much more. So download the app now, sign up with code Tigers to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. With PointsBet, you get fast deposits and fast withdrawals that are always safe and secure. Sign up for PointsBet and start winning today. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Break out the barbecue and fireworks and celebrate America's birthday with all new exclusive stations only on Odyssey. We've done all the work to select the tunes that will really get your July 4th cooking. Check out Barbecue Alt, playing fun alternative party tunes that take you back to the best summers ever. Freedom Rock, saluting our freedom with the best rock songs. Or Red, White, and You, cranking your favorite patriotic country songs. New Odyssey exclusive stations are your 4th of July soundtrack by Odyssey. Get your party started on the Odyssey app today.
If you're looking for a place to call home, let North Bloomfield Properties find the best place for you and your family. We also provide pre-screened quality tenants to our property owners. We love to match good people to good homes. Contact us today, northbloomfield.com.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Farrow of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbthealth.com.
Parents, do you want to save your child's life? 97.1 The Ticket Student Heart Check can help. Make the time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Learn more at 971theticket.com. You and the Ticket signing bonus. $1,000 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL
on the way home.
It is.
I said
Do you
it's.
have to go to the office?
No, I don't have to. I don't know. We might stop by there just so I can punch out though.
Okay. I won't eat that. I was gonna have tomato and cottage cheese, but I'm not going to. Because I'm gonna save that tomato for the hamburger.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'll wait, because I'll eat a hamburger. Maybe that'll give me some protein. But my problem is, Mike, I'm starving to death.
I'll eat. There's food in the house. All you gotta do is eat.
You don't want to?
Huh? What's that?
You just don't understand.
I understand, but you just said you're starving to death, so you eat something. Force yourself to eat something.
It's so hard.
Well, you can do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm very upset about the cat bathroom, too. I just don't understand why that's happening everywhere but where the pipes are. I mean, the cats are going in the litter box. I cleaned it.
I have to go look in the crawl space and see what's going on.
And, I mean, I would think it was condensation if it was by the pipes. But it's not dry. If I put a fan there, they won't go to the bathroom in there.
first night. So I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just went to my car and slept.
And
the
you
rest
left your
of the
kid
night.
alone shivering in the towel.
No, he was fine. He was fine. He was good.
What was so great that he loved?
They had fun. They were in the.
What were they doing? It was raining.
all week. Well, not all week though. That day when I was
what
there.
did they do? Because it was raining. David, I'm watching cars submerge, and I'm thinking,
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
David can't still be doing.
Yeah.
What were you fishing? You're fishing in the right.
Fishing in the right.
In 4.6 miles, turn right
I'm saying
onto
they
Fort
fished
Road
together.
East.
Right. I
I'm
understand.
asking about your
We
time
did
left
nothing.
here.
Oh, we did nothing. We just sat there, played card games. We had, talked.
So everything you could have done at a hotel like Rico suggested and had a real guys' night.
It was fun though.
I mean, I'm talking, son, you eat pizza till you throw up, whatever.
Son, here's a 6-pack. You're going to learn what this is.
Daddy's gonna teach you how to drink.
And these ain't Capri Suns.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
David, they had fun.
so you
That's all
played
I'm here for. I'm for the kids to have fun.
So didn't the cars get wet? Like,
No, we were under a shed. There was a shed
You
area.
know what's going to be funny? When David's dead, this is the story the kid tells at the eulogy mocking him as that lighthearted.
right.
Like during David's celebration of life, this is where the son's going to be like, hey, listen to what a boner my pops was.
Yeah,
I know we're all saying he's dead in a box right now, but remember the time he took us up north without an air mattress?
Never went to embarrass him like this.
So
What?
And he went to his grave thinking I had fun.
I had to, but yeah, I got roasted for the next 5 years all throughout middle school. My dad, they like, is your dad gonna bring tents this time? Is he gonna do? Hey, your dad's gonna pick you up from school. Does he have a car?
Oh, my.
Does his car have wheels?
You want something dumber than David's weekend in the woods? The NCAA says, hold my beer.
Oh.
I want Rico to bring you this story next. 97.1.
Bet on more than just the final score with One Game Parlay at BetMGM. The One Game Parlay is an exciting feature designed to help you make selections within a single game from over 400 bet types, including team and player props. If you've been listening, I've been giving you player props. They haven't been hitting as of late, but trust me, they will. I got a good feeling about DeAndre Ayton. Just saying. Log on to your BetMGM account, create the parlay of your dreams before the game starts. That's the key. One Game Parlay is the fast, easy way to make the same game win in total and prop picks. If you're new to BetMGM, sign up today and make your first picks risk-free, up to $600 with bonus code RICO600. You can make One Game Parlay bets on the Stanley Cup playoffs, baseball, your favorite soccer leagues. Go ahead and take your favorite player to score, the home team to cover, and the over in goals. Log in today and download the BetMGM app and try One Game Parlay. New customer offer. Paid and free bets. You must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan Disassociated Press.
Hi, I'm Doug Mans with Mans Lumber and Millwork. Now's the time to schedule an appointment with a Trex Pro installer. We can help you design and build the outdoor living space you've always dreamed of. Click on manslumber.com and make an appointment with a Trex Pro installer today. Mans Lumber, the #1 Trex dealer in Michigan.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS ConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Hey, you should move over. Red right return.
Right, red right return.
No, just red right return because
No, I'm saying red right return, but then right to agree.
okay, but you're in a
I should have said correct. I know it's red right return, but
You're on the loop and it's red right return. Red right return.
Times can turn quick and quiet. Progressive has you covered as a leader in bike insurance. Get a quote today at Progressive.com.
I was on the left. Right.
Please stop talking.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates.
Honey, what are you
restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton bike. Nothing like working out from home. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
There are no sweeter sounds. Hear the game. Here. All the play-by-play all season is on 97.1 The Ticket and the Odyssey app.
Bottom of the hour, we'll get some NFL. 5 o'clock, a legend might want to return. We got it. You know we have to talk about Verlander. We have to. We couldn't avoid those comments. We talked a little bit earlier about the rebuild and some signs of life. And really, look, the next month, you get through. The Indians don't have any pitchers healthy. You'll play the Sox, who are a nightmare. But then you play 25 games against all teams that are at least 10 games under 500. You're going to win a good amount of those games. The Pulse, the rebuild, where it's at, Odyssey.com rewind if you want that. Right now, Rico has an NCAA win, and it's funny in all the wrong ways. But go ahead.
It is, and you gotta hope that this isn't a precursor to something we'll see in the NFL, since only 65% of the players in the NFL are vaccinated. I guess with everything opening up, you just kind of assume we're back to normal. But the NCAA and the College World Series show that we're not there yet. We haven't turned the page. When the news breaks at 2 in the morning, I'm not making this up, at 2 in the morning, we found out that North Carolina State was asked to leave the College World Series. College baseball.
And they're playing Vanderbilt in the best of 3.
They're playing them. They lost 3-1 with, get this, 13 players. They had 9 position players and 4 pitchers, and had to play all 12 in that 3-1 loss. They said, hey, because the other half of the team out with COVID, the players said, we want to do it. We'll step up, next man up, we'll do this, and played a pretty close game against Vandy.
And who had arguably, what was it, either the first, second, or third player over on the draft in Kumar Rocker right now, correct?
Yeah, could be,
Used to be considered the number 1, but there's been some, a velo drop, etc. Carry on, no one cares.
Then at 2 o'clock in the morning, NCAA taps him on the shoulder. Nah, you're done. You're done. Manager's pissed.
But here's what's interesting. So the way I understand it is, Vanderbilt's vaxxed, so they don't even get tested. NC State isn't fully vaxxed.
Correct.
So they get tested. But yet, NC State could now, even though they've been asked to leave, they could still attend the College World Series as fans because they wouldn't be tested.
Right. You can sit in the stands.
Yeah.
No mask. Oh, I was bailing them. Yes.
My bad.
No, Mike.
I've ruined this entire segment.
That's okay. I still love you. NC State can say, we don't want to go back. We love baseball so much. Screw it. Let's buy some tickets. Let's go sit in the stands. David, you don't need to wear a mask. There's no testing to the fans. So, yeah, every player that has tested positive could be sitting right next to you in the stands, rooting for whoever they want to root for. The NCAA didn't think this went through. You wonder, hey, I wonder how NC State got something. It could be because your fans could have it. They're right there.
Or it could be your coaching staff. It could be your team. The whole point is,
if you're going to test, you test.
Why didn't they allow for a reschedule and a protocol and a chance for NC State to play?
I think that just time. I mean, look at Chris Paul. He had to sit out X amount of days. You would have to stop the College World Series just for one team. But here's the thing. They had already upset the number 1 team.
Right.
So they had a legitimate shot at winning this thing. That's why they said, no. We're not going to quit. We've already beat the big boy. I think it was Arkansas.
I don't know. It wasn't anybody from the Big Ten.
They wanted to go out there. They wanted to play with 13 players, 9 position players. So nobody can get hurt. Your pitchers, man, they're going to be Iron Man.
But it's just classic NCAA. That's really what it is. I mean, the NCAA is engaged. I wouldn't have the NCAA organize a bake sale. They are bar none. I mean, if the name and likeness Supreme Court thing of last week brings us anything, can it just be the death of the NCAA to where we could just have a czar of college football and a czar of college baseball? Just get the NCAA out. Like, case in point, right?
The NCAA is so bad, Mike. The Batman and baseball commissioners, like, you guys suck.
Well, think about this. So, and again, I want to say it loud for some of my less initiated in the crowd. I have no problem with what Michigan did. Michigan hires former West Bloomfield head coach Ron Bell, former player. They hire him. He's a very good high school coach, and he can help bring players to Michigan. It's a smart hire. He's an on-field coach. They go out and sign a kid Stoney really liked from West Bloomfield last year, running back. I don't remember his name. Who cares? The point is, that's fine. But then Michigan State hires, or is going to hire, Thomas Wilcher, Cass Tech's head coach. But he's not on field. And the NCAA's got a rule that says MSU or Wilcher can't sign kids from that school, or if MSU had a Cass Tech kid on campus, that kid's ineligible to play. Mm-hmm. So just so we're clear, now understand, I have no issue with what Ron Bellamy's doing. It's brilliant by Michigan, brilliant by Harbaugh. How is it that Ron Bellamy's good to go and the West Bloomfield kids on the roster are good to go, but if MSU, my understanding is if MSU had a technician on the roster, that kid would be ruled ineligible. And they wouldn't be able to recruit Cass Tech for 2 years.
That's dumb.
The only thing,
what?
Kalen Gervin can play because he's from Cass Tech because it's been beyond the 2 years.
Right. So, no, and again, Wilcher's there to do more than just try to get a few 5'8" corners to come to Michigan State, since that's mostly what Cass Tech produces.
He wants to be an actual college coach.
And I'm glad to have him. I'm making a point about the NCAA, like whether it's Rico bringing up the College World Series or me bringing up, I'm going, so let me get this straight. And it's like, can the NCAA as a whole just die?
Because they overreach. Like, one thing happens and they make a rule across the board.
Nothing makes sense.
You want to know what I think that one of the genesis for this rule that Wilcher can't do? Remember when Chris Parches came from New Jersey?
He got them Peppers and Gary.
Yeah. But he got hired as just like some consultant.
And eventually was their special teams
Now,
coordinator.
eventually he got on the field. But it was one of those.
But understand, I didn't make an issue of it.
Right.
The only time I made an issue of it is when Michigan fans tried to act virtuous, and I go, wait a second. This dude is so slimy, Rutgers said, no, thank you. You hired him to get those people, just like you hired a teen mom to get a kid, which is fine. But don't tell me you're better than anyone else. Just stop.
Devin Bush Sr.
So they're trying to say that because he's not on the field, that makes the difference.
The NCAA overreaches. So
Turn
now,
right onto Willow
because
Lane,
of situations
and the
like
destination
that,
is on your
Oregon
left.
rule, nobody can coach for 2 years.
So the letter
prior,
of the law.
or
Now again,
or 2
So
years.
not actually look into the situation and see what is
Exactly.
going on.
Because that's what the NCAA does.
and listen, I have no idea if any Cass Tech kids would ever want to go to state. Just, it's not my point. My point is, it makes zero sense, just like what Rico's brought up. And it's in a totally different sport, yet it's the same NCAA
The
stupidity.
destination is on your
Mark
left.
Emmert, Jeff
1264
Bezos
Willow
to
Lane.
space.
Arrived.
Both of them.
I hate this is
Space.
Oh my God! This
Except
is
Emmert
punishing.
goes floating away like George Clooney in that Orbit movie with Sandra Bullock.